Yeah, we back. Turn it up just a little.
Good day, everybody. My name is Red Earth, and today I am bringing you a blue-red Ponza list. I swear all my decks won't be blue-red, but that's just what I want to explore first in Strixhaven. I mean, it is all about instants and sorceries after all. Let's go through the cards in the list, and we'll talk about what we're doing here. I've got 4 Bounce Off, so this is your classic unsummon effect. You can be using it to slow down your opponent, disrupt key pieces at certain times, but I can also see myself regularly and happily bouncing my own stuff. I know I've often talked about how much I dislike counter spells, but sometimes you just need to force your stuff through or disrupt something big like a Singularity Rupture, which a few people are still trying to push through, and I don't like being milled for half my cards. So, Spell Pierces here to try to shore up that. We got 4 Consult the Star Charts because I will be keeping my mana open a lot. Lets me draw 2 cards out of the top X. As I draw more and more lands, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So we've seen many times before. So your best removal spell in the format. Nothing too strange about this one. Vibrant Outburst. I want to try this one again. I wasn't really sure about this slot. I had Ashling before, but I didn't have that many cards outside of Hellkite and Riddler in the higher end slots. So I'm going to be trying Vibrant Outburst again. I can always point it at my opponent to finish them off, but oftentimes I'll be like killing a creature, tapping another creature, and then clearing the way for either Tersa or Maelstrom Artisan to get in through. Next will be Maelstrom Artisan. This is one of the new cards. It's a 3-2 for 3, which isn't that exciting, but the exciting part is strapped to it. A card that has yet to exist yet, Rocket Volley. Pay 2, destroy target non-basic land. I could see this one never existing. But strapped to this guy, it's essentially 5 mana separated out however you can to punish one of your opponent's lands, and unlike many other types of effects like this that give your opponent a land back, this one just takes it forever. I'm a big fan of this effect, and I'm looking to do this as many times as I can. Hell or high water, win or lose. Another card that works with this is Sky Coach Conductor. So this is a flash 2/3 flying vigilance. So that has a flicker effect stapled to it, kind of like the old Restoration Angel. Now this guy isn't as big as Restoration Angel, not a 3/4, and it's definitely not white, and it requires more blue. But you can, at any point in the future, flicker another creature that you control and either reset it, save it from removal, or get any of the other effects that are going on here. Tersa's pretty good. You can discard extra cards, draw extra cards, and then whenever it attacks, if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you get extra value. Lots to like here. Goes with our hasty beatdown plan. Magmatic Hellkite. This is a 4 mana 4/5, so it's a huge creature. When it destroys a non basic land, it replaces it with a basic and puts it into play tapped with a stun counter, so you get to disrupt them. So if they're planning on wrathing your creatures, it slows them down even further, and it puts a big dragon into play and helps supplement the non basic land hate. Quantum Riddler here, it's a fan favorite. It allows us to keep the pressure on, keep drawing. Huge body, we can warp it early, and more importantly, we can warp it, and then with Sky Coach Conductor, we can flicker it to keep it around, get an extra card, and cheat out the mana cost of 5. In the sideboard, I've got an extra Spell Pierce. I could go for negates, but I opted for a different card instead. We'll get to that in the second one. You've got some Abrades cooking around. I know that there's lots of people using loot decks and monument decks, and this allows me to destroy both. Hexing Squelcher allows us to put down a creature early and help us hopefully disrupt any control mirror stuff that's going on. Well, I wouldn't say mirror. I'm not really much of a mirror. I'm more of a tempo mid-range. But if we can get this guy down, if it isn't answered, we can break through all their counter spells, despite the fact that we have so many instant speed cards. Glenelindra Guardian, I'm using this over Negate, both because I can flash it at the end of their turn, and I can flicker it with Sky Coach Conductor to get another one of these. It does let them draw a card after we counter their spell, but ideally we're only countering the most important ones. Then lastly, Splatter Technique. If we have to transform this deck into more of a control-y style list, this will allow us to sweep all the creatures. And then if we draw it and we have nothing else to do with it, we can just draw 4 cards. So that's what I've got cooked up for today. I'll see you guys in the next round. See you. Alright, welcome to round 1. I could not tell what's on Voice of Serenity's deck box. It looked kind of like that Converge, deal 5, gain 5, draw 5, but this hand is not going to do it. I guess this will do it. I will throw that guy away. Tasty, tasty non-basics. Getting cold. Sure. Let's riddle again and prime a bounce off. Okay. Are we calling again? We are. Okay. It's gain 4 life, sort of. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna grab the Hellkite. It's like a good time for this. Less than ideal. Grab another Outburst. Destroy that one, tap that one. Just get needled to death. Mardu aggro. Okay, very nice. How are we gonna deal with all that? I can't deal with inevitable betrayal. This card is inevitable defeat. This card is backbreaking. This can block it. All sorts of his 2-power dudes, which is kind of nice. I haven't seen anything that I want to see here. I don't think I'm going to be on the offense as much. Spell Pierce. I don't know. It'd be nice if I drew more threats than I did. It's gonna have so much mana up all the time. Just board in more removal to try to keep me alive longer, maybe? Thing is, all those guys are so recursive, so even if I go for the more controlling route, it's gonna keep bringing them back. So the goal is to like remove guys until I can stick one of my threats that'll hopefully stay in play and can block. It's the only game plan I've got. It's not a great plan, but if I can ambush one or two of his guys with my flash creatures, I think that's the best route I've got. But I need to hit my land drops. I got stuck on 4. Couldn't play out my Riddlers. Suppose I'll keep. Sure. Lightning Strike. Same energy, but different. Probably shouldn't have let it attack. That's an extra life point. Try again. Gotcha. I don't want to take the extra life points, so we'll just put that tapped for now. Interesting. Ow. I don't like that. Please let me untap. Okay. Okay. Not nothing. Resurrects his dorky friend. Oh. Lightning Helix legal right now? I guess so. Lightning Helix and Foundations. But yeah, ow. Where is it printed? Strixhaven Mystical Archive. And yeah. Ow. That is not the way I want to potentially win this game. Because Lightning Helix does not appear to be illegal. Otherwise, I'm getting 2-0'd, but I'm not sure how this is going to resolve. Alright, welcome to round 2. Last game, somehow both me and my opponent lost. I went 0-2, but they unfortunately played an illegal card, which ruled in my favor. That's not a fun way to win, and I wish them the best in the rest of the rounds, but sometimes that's the way she goes. I'm gonna keep this. This avatar looks like somebody from that Smuggler Copter set. I forget what it's called. I think it's also technically, it's where all those gods are from I'll unstomach myself in a moment. So whenever I joined back into Standard, I wanted to play like Blue Storm. It's a great time. Improvised set. Riddle riddle. Okay, opting. Some sort of mono blue tempo deck, maybe? Or just spells? Not a lot of decks are opt. Okay, well, there's at least a land I can blow up. Thank God. 2 mana, discards a spell snare, not smell snare. Yeah, I'll leave a mana up, see where this gets me. If this game ends up going long because they're like a mono counter spell deck, then at least I got Misrized Village. Keeping all their mana up. Well, let's see what they do with this. Force them to play something. Interesting. Burst lightning to the face. Not see that being the play. I could draw another untapped land. Although they can spell snare my rocket boost or whatever it's called. Oh, terror. Jeez. Okay. That's all my red mana. So instead, what I'll do is I'll attack. It's Ward 2. Noted. Play Riddler down. Ancestral Anger. Okay. No, I'm not blocking that. I'm currently ahead. Let's play a Tersa. Discard one of you, one of you. Still no land. Man, my deck hates drawn lands, I'll tell you that much. I dare you to tap out. I don't need to put a stop on my opponent's step, that's default. Okay. Alright, don't need to play anything. Seems like Seer will be fine. Vibrant Outburst is okay. Most of my game plan seems okay. Bounce off seems great. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe go down on Spell Pierces, because I'm probably not going to be winning those fights. Just put some Squelchers into play. I imagine they're going to be all counter-spelly. At least we're up a game. Mr. Avalan, Nanoland. Okay, this is some stuff. Can riddle into a 3-drop. . Technically need 3 red in order to Maelstrom Artisan. Looks like they have multiple mulligans going on over there. At least one. 2. Steam vents. Ray Catcher. I don't like seeing that. Ray Catcher plus Ancestral Anger. Yeah, that seems good. That's a Drake. This thing is Vigilance? Seems good. Coming for your lands. No one's surprised. They made a drink. Oh, they're also doing this. Getting bolt waved. Alright. Gotta contain the hurt. Goodbye, Steam Vents. Hello, Mountain. I really like the Hellcat. Doesn't seem like the best card ever, but it's pretty good on rate. 4/5 for 4. Disrupts the land. No, I'm not attacking. We're building up. Wasting resources till we get there. Another Hatcher, okay. Something to think about. Sure, we'll attack. Done what it needs to. A Drake. Okay. I'm going to attack with 1. See what happens. Connect. Come back. Pressure another land. Imagine you got quite a few basics. Yeah. Excuse me. luckily that doesn't move the needle anywhere. Actually, discard my card. Oh, there's a land. Never mind. Doesn't pump the Drake. Drake Hatchers only get their effect for this turn. I'm just gonna start charts right now. I'm grabbing a Seer. You're the only nasty one. I want to attack with these two. Put a Riddler into play. Outburst is great. I think we've hit critical mass over them. I'm not sure what they could put into play that would matter that much. I mean, that can be annoying, but I wouldn't call it that bad. Red leaving blue up intentionally. Second spell. 1 mana, third spell. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. But I've got 8. So I'm just gonna destroy you, tap you. And then the boys are back in town. Here we go. Ow. Good game, my friend. See you in the next round. Welcome to round 3. We are technically 2-0. We are fighting Oseros. Played against him many times before. Often does not go in my favor. I'm going second. I guess I'll keep this. It's not the most exciting hand, but a decent amount of interaction. I hope I draw another land so I don't have to star chart. Looks like I'm star charting or casting a piece of interaction. That does not sound good. Yeah, I imagine. Give me a land. Neither of those is a land. Okay, I really need a land. Alright, that's technically what I asked for. So this should reduce the chance of me getting blown out by a huge haste creature. Not to 0, but they probably want to protect their lands. Assuming that they don't. Pressure me, red is their most vulnerable color at the moment. The slug. Oh baby. This is cool. This is gonna hurt. Put this into play. Going to destroy their source there, and I'm going to attempt to preserve my life total. Yeah, I'll block one of them. He's done his job. Please give me untapped land. Oh, of course not. That'd be too easy. Nope. If I want to Vibrant Outburst, I need to... Warp. Yeah. Alright. Who needs 5 lands? It's overrated. Much preferred it's slowly consumed. Alright, we'll just concede here. Good enough. Alright, Glenalendra, the Elspeth, Spell Pierce. Not sure. I mean, Seer can hit Planeswalkers, but so can Outburst. Outburst at least deals with the Riddler on one half. Their mana base does certainly seem vulnerable. How many lands do I have in this deck? Why 23 lands? Ah, that's why it's happening this way. I see. Remove one bounce off. Remove two bounce off, two Seers. We'll leave it at that. Hopefully going first gives us a little bit of an advantage. I need to hit 4 and start putting Hellkites into play. I will play first. Of course. I'll try to make that work. Not confident I can, but I'll try. I'm gonna pass in case they play one of those Frostcliff Sieges. Stuck on lands, are they? Well, me too, my friend. Me too. Why are they going for it? I'd prefer they didn't play that one. Also, only blue? Are we... Is this really how we're doing it? Red. Red, I guess? Voice is super annoying. It's great stock-up art. This is where I start getting cooked. I would happily put Maelstrom Artisans into play. So white is their most vulnerable color. I would love another mountain. My kingdom for another mountain. Glenalendra technically gets around Voice of Victory, sort of. So there's some merit to that. That's double white. Be a lot cooler if you didn't. Discarding a card. attack. Let's play Sky Coach. Let's blink him now. This is technically a greedier line. Hoping they don't have more untapped white, but I want to just keep pressuring what I can. They have no more planes. That's unfortunate. Elspeth time? Chico. Okay. Stock up? No, siege. Okay. Well, I'm double blocking. Okay. Well, now. At least I've got mana pressure on them. The siege is a big fucking problem. Cool that it's full art though. I like that it's full art on the board. Uh-oh.
The multiverse will be free from this scourge.
I'd prefer if you hadn't done that. Yeah.
Join the fight. Destroy that. Both will attack Elspeth, I guess. Amusing.
Let's make you pay for that. Okay, you got it.
I welcome all allies.
And this is my slow decay. Yeah. I won't be able to keep up. Take 2 to save 2. Good. But then they just kill the Quantum Riddler. Oh, no, they're just making more tokens. Can't blame them. Oh, yeah. Good game. Alright, off to the next round. Do it! GG's. Alright, welcome to round 4. Looks like there's some shenanigans going on in the challenge bracket with first place, but thank God I lost, so I don't have to worry about that. Defib, my opponent here, has what looks to be a full bore on their deck box, so I'm probably dead without keeping up at least some interaction for whenever that stupid harmonizer or whatever comes down. So chances are a lot of my land destroy is going to do nothing, and I'm going to get randomly deleted for 64 plus damage. Looking forward to it. Just waiting on my opponent. But it's on their clock, so it doesn't matter. Da-da-da-da. Let's click on things on the board. My opponent seems to have a blue eyes white dragon, so let's give that a click. Doesn't seem to do anything. Their clock is going. Hello? Okay. Got worried there that I got disconnected. They're just deciding their models there. Huh. Oh, that's not what I would expect. At least it's not a pizza land. All you pizza land lovers out there, live your best life. Don't let me stop you. Ninja Twiddles. Okay, this doesn't look like a harmonizer list at all, but full bore could certainly be in this list. I'm gonna put down a Maelstrom Artisan and see what happens. I don't want to trade this for your 2-drop. You exhausted, I will, but oh, I've gained trample. Cool. Thank you. Maybe they're stuck on lands. Seems to be the case. Just gonna pass the turn, see what they do. As long as they've got red mana up, I can't actually ambush the Draconautics Engineer. Sure. Let's put this guy into play. Got 7 cards in hand. Yeah, back to me. Swinging it. Yeah, go for it. Gonna wait a turn. I still want to punish mana if I can, but they're deeply mana screwed, it seems. I'm gonna return that to my hand, thank you. Ooh, buddy, no. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's put this bad boy into play. Give him the old buggy wuggy. Mm-hmm. Back to me. Well, with 100% certainty, I'm blowing that off. Coming in again. We will be riddling. I could have flickered the Riddler there. I think it's better to just sit here. Yeah, that was unfortunate. It's got quite a few spells cooking around over there. I don't really know what's going on other than that. Maybe I remove one bounce off, put one more spell pierce. See if I can use that to protect my Ponza threats. Maybe? Really thought they were on Harmonizer with full bore, but doesn't appear so. Red black. What warp cards in red black? I mean, there's that weird Cafu thing. Maybe they were completely cut off of green and they're Jund. Could be. Could be trying to get up to what is it that anti-casual, anti-causal vestige? Could be that. This hand seems acceptable. Well, now I'm more confused than I've ever been. They are some form of Demir? Or not Demir, but what in the what? Surveil one, draw a card, lose a life. If you warp something, do some other thing. And it's been so long since I've seen this color combination. What is it? It is red, black, blue. It's the Cruel Ultimatum colors from Alara. It's not Esper. My memory is failing me. I'm booming out. Oh no. Impolite entrance. Okay, so you're trying to hit me with Riddlers. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Put this into play tapped. Back to you. Okay. Doing it again. And I'll save myself a keen 7 life. More than happy to. So red, red, black, black, blue, blue. They're all even. Let's attack. I don't know. Red, red. Seem to be a little red heavy. Grabbed another red. Okay. So they're not seeking a source for the Riddlers? How interesting. I'll click your blue eyes, white dragon. Oh, look at it. Shining up. Okay. Bleeding, drawn cards. Wonder why Arena always sounds washed out every once in a while. No, you can have a X3, I don't care. That's fine. Bop. Passing it back to you, my friend. Wonder how much value we can get. Seems like the opponent's on more of a budget list, or they're just really cooking with some unused cards. But I like what they got going on. Lots of cantrips, lots of burst damage. Ooh, a Nova Hellkite, sure. Why not? Yep. I accept what you present. However, I'm gonna blow up a land and eat your guy for free. Kapow. And, yeah. Sure. So they don't seem to have any islands in their deck. Seems like a bit of a mistake. Because those Riddlers are stranded forever now. Demolition Field and Hellkite are cards, my friends. Always consider. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, sure. Deal 3 tap. I love it, but no, I don't think I'll be taking 12. Gotcha. Good game. See you in the postmortem. Alright, everybody, welcome to the postmortem. Talking about my Ponza list. We ended up going 3-1, but aside from an illegal card, which could have been replaced with a myriad of other cards, this is probably closer to 2-2, and that's where this is at. When it can get ahead, it's doing well. I gotta emphasize my disdain for 23 land decks. Especially when, like, naturally getting up to 5 is something we kind of want to do. It's just so hard to do. I would probably recommend taking this up to 24 lands and maybe messing with specifically this half of the deck. Tursa is okay. This part of the deck I liked a lot. Maelstrom Artisan on 5, blowing up a land, being able to bounce it, being able to play for 3 and just push. Magmatic Hellkite, I loved this card, especially with Sky Coach Conductor. Both being able to eat bears and flicker things. I love this card, love this card. This card's been, like, when it's good, it's amazing. When it's less good, it's less good. What do you want me to say? Vibrant Outburst came in clutch versus the last match, which was trying to absolutely delete me. I did see a full bore, so I thought they were on Harmonizer, but they're doing very similar aspects of, like, spending 1 mana to deal me 12? No thank you. We'll tap that and shoot you for 3. What else? If I were to make changes to this deck, I would probably add more stuff in the 1 to 2 drop slot. I'm not sure what, but having more proactive threats that you can just stay on the board and force your opponent to answer you so you can, like, lead into these effects. come out over the top over the course of the game. You kind of want your opponent to be playing control where they have to answer your threats. Because otherwise, they'll just be playing their harder to remove things. And this deck can 1-for-1 with fair creatures, with Outburst and Seer. But once they get to unfair territory, like, we can't really deal with the Resolved Elspeth. Now, granted, in those games, there's a pretty decent chance that I could have just, like, put my Glenelendra, I think I had 2 of them, could have put it into play, sorcery speed, then just sat around with 2 mana, and then tried to pressure their lands later, so maybe that was a complete misplay on my part. I'm fully willing to admit that. I don't think anybody's really on Glenelendra in this format, and I think it's pretty good, especially with Sky Coach Conductor. But, yeah, I need to train my brain to think about playing with this card more. It's just a difficult one. Other than that, good cards are good. Blowing up lands is fun. I think there is definitely a lot of room for Magmatic Hellkite in this format because, especially with all the color fixing and all the cool multicolor cards, a lot of people are going to be trying super greedy 3-color lists. And, Magmatic Hellkite is a threat to be dealt with and will punish you. Not only tempoing out your lands, but stripping away your extra colors, constraining your mana base, and then God forbid you run out of lands. You're cooked. It'll just destroy it. Being able to flicker it is quite good. I had a couple opportunities to flicker the Quantum Riddler, but I think that might be a list I'll make in the future, especially because people have been talking about Quantum Riddler Daydream. So maybe that'll be something I'll explore, especially with Sky Coach Conductor. But yeah, we'll see what goes on in the future. Either way, I didn't face any control decks for Squelcher to matter. Splatter Technique, I don't recall if I ever boarded it in, but I'm sure there are matchups where I would. This was kind of an all over the place weekly, my deck included. But, either way, I'll see you guys next week, and I'll keep brewing. Strixhaven has been an awesome time, and I hope to see what other people cook up in the future, too. I've got a couple decks brewing in the background, so I'll be good to go for the next few weeks. All right. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.